for Johnson. And he'll slip his way up across the 2. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a lot of room to ramble for him.
See, Jordan, you lucky, man. You lucky.
I'm lucky. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
That's the warm-up team.
On first down, it's Palmer. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Johnson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense.
That's me, bro.
Play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Oh, you thought it was a late hit?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Palmer to throw. And now this one's intercepted. A 3rd interception for Palmer. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
It's over with. Man, you got to pick.
You know I'm gone. You know I'm gone. You know I'm gone.
You got to pick.
You know I'm gone. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You know I'm gone. You know I'm gone. I'm talking about resuming the game. Resume the game. I'm trying to resume the game. Alright, there you go. Sound. This shit pitiful, man.
Now following the interception.
Whole time playing with everybody. I just ain't know how to play with it when you play with County.
Talking about the Cincinnati-Jacksonville game. What did you take away from that?
Well, let's look at Cincinnati first. They went on the road, and what we talked about the offseason was how they blew the Pittsburgh playoff game.
Yes, sir.
Residual effect on this team.
19 yards. 30 to 29. Damn.
Put that behind them. Let's move into Jacksonville, though. They've been kind of the darlings of the offseason, haven't they? A great draft, great free agency. Many people think they can make a move in the AFC South. They didn't look like it in week 3 of the preseason, but they have plenty of talent there. I expect them to get better once the regular season kicks off. And guess what? They open up with Green Bay at home.
A chance to prove themselves early. 2nd down fumble. Now the offense needing to do something here on 3rd down. From his goal line here, Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's at the 50. The 30.
That Tyrann Matthew hawking a nigga
10,
down.
5, touchdown, Carolina. Fozzie Whitaker.
Then he ran that whole back, bruh.
Hey man, I don't know how to play with these boys. Don't blame me. Well, I'll blame myself.
Dang, I'm sitting here watching this guy.
That shit pitiful, ain't it, Brian?
He ran that whole.
Would not go next to his name.
He ran that whole.
Definitely, because he valued the opportunity to
I put it on my snap myself.
Against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked
on the real.
Shadow of their own goal line.
Man, I just got blowed up, man. 42-14. Poobie G. Adam, man.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick
what
it
it
away.
is, Pete?
This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson.
Damn the game.
And they're just at the line of scrimmage.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess
you
what?
finna do
Now
me
you're
the
getting ready
same
to tee
way.
off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The tight end Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver, and that'll make it.
Hey, Jordan, I was finna beat him when he got the
Doesn't
penalty,
look
man.
like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown,
He was fit to go up.
the ball actually hit the ground.
I don't
and
like
didn't go in the other
that.
direction.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard
I'm tired.
the first down
I should have
sticks.
stayed with
Don't
Oakland,
let 'em
man.
get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And here's a
I should've
very
just stayed with
low line
Oakland.
drive, almost whiffed on it.
Man,
Now
you
it's
crazy.
good. Officially just 27
Oh,
yards.
God, I
there
would
on the
stole.
punt.
I bet you
And
money I
Panthers
would
will get it
stole.
here as they take possession. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take
I beat
over.
James.
And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do
For
that
real?
again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled down field, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Try to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what
I
you
ain't no
called
play with
before
these
and
boys,
realize
so
it
I
hasn't
don't know
worked
shit about
somewhere
these boys.
else. And maybe you try and
Put the
find
butt
one
J.J. Nelson in.
plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 10 yards to go on
I don't even be
third.
looking at the
We just saw
quarterback when I
another
be throwing the
example
ball. I
of
be
really
looking at
good
the receiver.
defensive football, which has led to the
Open.
cushion
He
that they have in
ran.
this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Throw the ball.
Oh,
Coming
Eric.
here on the road and set the tone.
I hope
Here's
that's
Drew
kicked the
Butler
right
now as
one.
he's on to punt for Arizona.
So the defense forces a 3-and-out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on first down, and when they weren't successful, they became second and long. Didn't get it
Get
again
off
on
me,
another
man.
pass. Went third and long, and they almost
How many
had to
times
put it
I
in
done
the air.
played?
They may want to rethink some
Hey,
strategy.
he wasn't
going
never even
forward.
that
Give
we
him
had the
11
Falcons.
yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they
I
take over.
ain't playing him no more. We get the Vikings. I promise you that.
I want them Vikings. Brandon said you good with the Vikings.
That's a cheese. Man.
Nah, you open. Oh, man.
Soon as I drop back, them niggas sacking my ass.
They go back to the air here after
Then
the
I
INT
fumble.
on the last drive.
Then the niggas run that whole back. I'm like, God.
Nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Yeah.
7 yards to go on second down. They'll run the option left. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Cam fighting. He lost the
Take the ball,
It's out.
man.
A plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in.
Cam fighting. He lost the football.
Jesus Christ.
Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. Then the Cardinals will now take over with...
The man getting his ass set.
Oh, that me?
Excellent field position. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
And he has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
On second down, Palmer, and they get jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
That nigga threw a quick ass pass.
I ain't even trying to do that shit. You know, you try to hurt me first.
It looks like, yes, it is. 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
Going with a dime set. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
46-yard field goal.
So on fourth down, Palmer off, Catanzaro on for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46.
And he's
this
bad.
is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
I gotta play you with a team I know about. Cause these boys is ass. Real shit. I never played with these boys in my life.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Minnesota versus Oakland.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. On second and 10, Newton.
What the fuck?
Flushed out right. And he's got room. And he'll be
game
out of bounds
tripping.
up past the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Frosty Rucker in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8.
It's fun to, but
you'll be in the house and you'll just start singing that shit.
They got him again. Marcus Golden in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And now they're in the hurry up. On third down, Jonathan Stewart. And he is going to lose yardage here. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
I don't even care no more.
First and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of...
Passes hitters, and oh, he coughed it up. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play. Took a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Give it a shot. I give it a go.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. Palmer will throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. On 3rd down, Palmer. And now here's another interception. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Down the numbers. There he goes.
I wish he did that. I know you saw him play it.
This one back. It's a pick 6.
Brandon, you seen that, right?
Panther touchdown.
Yo.
So
I was throwing all my players the other way. Not the pick. You got the pick. I'm talking about the touchdown.
Throw it in that direction and versus
Go ahead,
that zone.
man.
That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
See me with Oakland. That's all I got to say.
Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, let's go.
Palmer gives to Johnson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
So they run it on 2nd. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
My team, no.
2 yards to go here on 3rd down.
Damn, bro.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And the play goes
Them
nowhere.
blocks so
Losing
ass,
yardage
man.
back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
We know that already.
Here's
We
Drew
established
Butler
that.
now,
Look at the score.
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Not if I unplug the game.
Here's Ginn. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Newton's going to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
I'm
Give
on my
him 8
phone.
on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Newton.
Run this go up.
And caught left side, Olsen. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Rodney Gunter in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On 2nd down, here's Palmer being chased out left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Good boy, drop the
Everything
ball.
looked right on that play except the
What a
conclusion.
bitch.
He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back
Boy,
of his
how the
mind,
fuck
he's
my
wondering
foot
where it was
going?
going to come from.
Palmer now to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And Gresham has it left side. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Yeah.
A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like you did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter
Throw it up.
left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I might throw my control.
By the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Man, he did him that wrong.
Here we go on fourth. Newton. Buying time to his left. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And I got to tell you, I've never coached, but if I'm a coach here, what do you say to your team after a loss this deflating?
After a loss like that, the less the better. Just get in the locker room, tell them that you care about them, and you'll see them at work come Monday. But boy, oh boy, you've got to find a way to let this one go fast.
Damn, it's 12? Shit. That boy had a field day on.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.
Hey. Fuck, I get beat like that.